I've always been a God-fearing man, as long as I can remember. It was how we was raised. As soon as I could hold my head up, I was whisked off to some church barbecue or something. I was at the library the other day looking something up. We don't have a computer at home after the last one broke. And anyways, we can't really afford one right now, but that's beside the point. I was at the library, and I saw Father Michael at the drinking fountain. Now, Father Michael's been father for these parts since before I was born. He was in his 60s now. And so I did what one's raised to, and I went up to him. And I said, hello, Father. And he said, hello, my child. And we got to talking, and he asked how the missus was. And then as he was leaving, he put his hand on my shoulder, and he said, God be with you. And I kind of just stood there, staring at the drinking fountain, which is broken, mind you, so it was always dripping. And I could still feel his hand there. You see, Father Michael baptized me when I was a baby. It's a big occasion, the whole family comes down. And what happens, see, is that Father holds you under the water, he dunks you in, he says a few words, and he pulls you back out and repeats the process. And I was screaming. Every time I came up for air, I was hollering, and he pulls me up, and I start screaming, hell's hammers, and he spits in my mouth. I was so shocked, I stopped crying. And he dunks me back in the water again. I couldn't see anything. All I could feel were his giant hands and the taste of his spit in my mouth. Now, I'm not a queer or nothing. I don't think Father Michael is either, but it stuck with me, you know? You know, all these things happening with the church, with the molestations and abuses and things, that's all God. That's God saying to his children, I have power over you. My servants have power over you, remember that. And I'm not saying I condone it, but it ain't my place to damn it, neither. And you do, remember. It's kept this community, it's kept me going to church every Sunday, 27 years, thick or thin, rain or shine. Oh, the man I went to the library to look up, his name was Ernest Hemingway. He's a fiction writer. I haven't, well, my sister mentioned him at dinner. She's reading one of his books, and she read out a passage that really stood out to me. And he was saying that there are two paths to poverty. Gradually, and then suddenly. I don't think he was talking about money.
Who you talking to? She's fine.
She's stable.
Gonna be a long night for us. Here, God won't mind.
It's not God I'm worried about. On a special occasion and all. Good of you to come back for this.
Good. I suppose it's good. It's not really something you can miss, is it?
Well, still.
Well, company wasn't too happy about it. Big shipment came into Florida, they need to drive into Albuquerque ASAP, but there's nothing they can do about it. The union keeps their hands tied with this kind of thing.
What's the shipment of?
Frozen pizzas, I think. How's the wifey?
Good, good. She's running the shop for the next couple of days. In case y'all need me for something. I don't know.
How magnanimous.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, she won't stick to it. You know, she knows I won't. So.
Did you cut yourself again?
Oh yeah.
How?
Oh, nothing. Something stupid.
You gotta stop being so stubborn about the work, John. There's no shame in saying you can't do it.
I can do it.
Well, that's all I'll say about that then. Did you hear they're closing Waterworld?
No.
First place April took me when we moved here. Well, second.
I remember. He was wearing those stupid little underwear things.
Speedos.
Yeah. Such a big guy. I couldn't stop laughing.
You nor anyone else.
Yeah. Dang good swimmer though.
I surprise you?
A bit. Huh. What are they replacing it with?
Waterworld?
Yeah.
Walmart, I think. It'd be good for the town.
It'll be bad for the business.
Good for all of us, though. Make things cheaper, easier to find.
Yeah, and how am I meant to compete?
Adapt. Modernize. You gotta enter the 20th century in time for the 21st.
Like you're doing?
Yes, like I'm doing. Exactly. Look, I know this guy back east. This real salt-of-the-earth guy. He owns a deli. He was in the same place 2 years ago you are now. Let me give you his number.
Why are you here, Gordon?
April doesn't want you seeing the baby, and neither do I. Not right now, anyways. Eventually, when everyone's a bit less stressed and you've sorted yourself out and all that, but not just yet.
Sorted myself out?
People talk. I'm gonna get a job at the depot so I can be closer to home. Help with the baby.
Until then?
We'll figure it out. April won't be working and the church is...
You have no idea how this town works. I don't believe April would say something like that. This is you talking.
I'm not here for a fight. It's a decent thing I'm doing, coming and telling you.
Well, a decent thing. You still own that motorcycle, Gordo?
Yes. Well, I should get back to April. You know, I spoke with my doctor, and he gave me this. Go, if you're serious.
Damn decent.
Baby's finally down again. For now.
Have you
My word, it's all right.
seen this letter we got?
I reckon it'll storm soon. I don't see how you can sit there in pants. I hardly take a step and I'm sweating.
Turn off the heating then.
Baby won't sleep, you know that.
The baby would eat its own hand if you let her. They're changing to garbage collections every week.
Huh? That's what we wanted.
Yeah, but they're nearly doubling the cost to accommodate.
Let me see. Well, we can't be surprised, I suppose.
Oh, I'm gonna write a letter.
Don't do that. We push the council for this.
We can't afford the jump.
Yes, we can. You're just stressed.
Maybe we can opt for bi-weekly.
And have our garbage sit in the street. Don't worry. We'll make it. It's not much. Here, drink. You're grumpy. Everything hurts.
You writing?
Trying.
Any ideas?
Scrippage, some disparate elements, but I think I want to write a poem about Dora Maar. Have you heard of her?
Rings a bell. Glass of wine?
No, I'm fine.
We have loads from the baby shower.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just not in the mood.
Well, I'm gonna have a glass and I'm going to enjoy it. All in my lonesome. Anyway, continue. Dora.
Yeah. Dora. She was Picasso's photographer and lover, I suppose, a muse, all those things. And she was an artist herself. That's bad of me. Some quite revolutionary stuff with surrealism, super left-wing, but Picasso wouldn't let her paint or work really in any style but cubism. See how he treats her body as a paint pot, and she obeys. Something like that. It's not quite right.
Bit obvious.
Well, I don't know. There's something in it, though, about forcing modesty onto an immodest body and how that's what we do in America. You know what I mean? Or in this town, at least. That's what I felt since moving back here.
Yeah.
I mean, you know. You see the stuff on your drives, don't you? The facade of it all, the euphemism.
Well, I don't see surrealism or Guernica.
See how this great planet rises up to meet her. No. Maybe.
I see cornfields.
But, you see, this man was painting history, you know. Picasso was turning the art world on its head. And this woman, this oppressed woman, this woman he was oppressing, was capturing it all in herself. I mean, he always painted her in tears, for Christ's sake. You're still thinking about garbage, aren't you?
No.
Look, here. Heating off. That'll save your money, not like the baby gets.
I wasn't. I just think it's cute how pretentious you can get sometimes.
Oh, go away. Oh, stop.
My southern lover's a poet.
I smell terrible.
Yes, you do.
And my hips hurt.
And it wasn't me this time.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. Picasso.
Oh, I'm Picasso now.
Duh, keep up. Ooh, the wine,
Yeah.
the wine.
Good choice.
Ooh, let me write.
When you do dance, I wish you a wave or the sea. But you might ever do nothing but this.
Very good. Who's that?
Shakespeare. Duh, keep up.
Ass. What?
Nothing. Just the thought of eating her own hand. You expecting someone?
Congratulations!
Celia!
And surprise! We figured you wouldn't have time for real food, so I thought I'd make you up a little meat hamper.
Oh, that's softly sweet. Come on in.
You aren't working today?
John's in the shop today. Again, white animals in, and of course he just said he had to do it himself. He was like this with Daddy. Anyway, there's some beef tenderloin in there, some spare ribs, some chuck for a stew if you fancy. I know it's not seasoned, but... Oh, and some tiny pickles. Thank you. So, how's the baby?
A lot.
Okay. She's sleeping right now.
Picked a name yet?
No.
We're thinking Olivia.
Lovely.
Oh, speaking of, make yourself at home. I will be right back.
Well, she sounds cute.
Does she? She just sounds like noise to me. You want some water?
Please.
Here's a jug in the fridge.
Sorry I couldn't visit you in the hospital. The shop's been busy.
Oh, that's good.
It is good. I'm getting the hang of it, I reckon. You want some?
No, thank you.
You really ought to move these up higher. Eventually, not now. You okay?
It's all just shit. Sorry. Bad.
Can I hear some of it?
No, I'd rather not.
I'm sure it's a lot better than you think.
Can we talk about something
You thought
else?
our wedding poem was bad, and it made me cry, remember?
Look,
And you
Celia,
read it so beautifully.
please.
Look, I said it before and I'll say it again. You need to send it into the papers. The Tennessean has a lovely life section. I'm sure the poetry...
Will you stop? I rather think happiness crashes over, finds the cracks between the drying rocks, and stirs the scattered shells.
That's the one. Did you hear?
Yeah. How'd it happen?
Dull knife.
He knows better.
Something's gonna break. I can feel it.
He's in today.
I know, it's a start. It's just... He is in a lot of pain. He's not making it up.
I know.
And I believe him.
Yeah, me too. You know, I'm always here if you want me to talk
I seen
to
him looking at that card Gordon gave him. The pain specialist lady.
Oh, I didn't know.
I think he may go.
Good. Good. I miss him.
If he does go, you should bring Olivia over for a barbecue. He would love that. And I would too.
Look, that's not fair. It's not just up to me. Gordon has to be okay
Of
with
course,
it.
Gordon. Sorry. You look good.
I'll try. Would like to sleep.
Send your stuff in.
I will, when I'm ready. But there are seasons when we are made to be still.
Will you talk to Gordon?
Where's that new pack of diapers? We're out upstairs.
I should really get going. Duty calls for both of us. I hope you don't think it's too strange, me bringing a meat hamper as opposed to, I don't know, toys or baby clothes or... But you know us? We love our meat.
Well, stay. We can, well, I can cook dinner. You can meet the baby. I just gotta clean her up first.
No, I should really get going. I have a headache. This heat, it's sticky.
We can give you something for the headache.
No, thanks. I'm fine. I'll see you soon.
Lots of love. I can't believe you.
What?
I'm here for yeah, I have an appointment with yeah, that's right, yeah. 2:30. No, I haven't. My brother-in-law gave me your card, so. Right? Any idea when she'll be back?